Hello, welcome everybody to the Pet Love and Healing Show. I call it both. Sometimes I call it the Pet Healing Show, sometimes I call it the Pet Love Show, and today we're putting it together. It's the Pet Love and Healing Show. My name is Katherine O'Shea. I'm delighted to connect with all of you. I am an animal communication specialist and a Tao Healing Practitioner, which means I use both of my abilities to connect with animals on the soul level, receive information, messages, wisdom, guidance, images, and much more through my spiritual channels, alongside the abilities I have and the tools I have as a practitioner to create positive shifts in the vibrational field and the life of you and your animal companions. So I welcome you all to the Pet Love Show. Today we are going to get into bringing love and light to ourselves and our animal companions. So we're going to focus on the grief and sadness that can come. We're going to focus on healing and bringing love to the grief and sadness that can come from losing an animal companion, meaning when they transition over to the soul world, they cross the rainbow bridge, or also if they leave our home. Sometimes they return and sometimes they don't. And either way, that period of time that they're away from us can be felt very, very deeply. So I wanted to come on today and support everybody, including myself. I've had many animal companions in my life, and they're not all still with me today. So I've had to say goodbye to animal companions in many different ways in my life. And so I want to help us all to connect and to bring some healing to any guilt or this is the thing I'm realizing is it's such a unique relationship that we have with our animal companions. That unconditional love, that presence, and these relationships can actually, really be long if you think about it. 10 years, 12 years, 9 years, 8 years, 5 years is a long time to have such a steady, beautiful relationship. So I'm checking here real quickly. Okay, cool. I am live. Just to make sure that I'm live because I wasn't seeing anyone join. Great. And if you're watching this recording, thank you so much for joining. That's why I was a little bit distracted. Okay. So we'll go ahead and invite our friends and animal family members to join us today. I hope that you are all having a beautiful week so far. And we're going to bring some healing to our hearts today. We're going to do our best. So, as I was saying, it can be really difficult to not physically have these relationships in our life anymore. So much so that some people kind of say that they're not going to enjoy the companionship of an animal companion ever again because it was just too painful and too hard to say goodbye. And I honor this and I understand this and how this feels. And I also have been given an insight into the animal point of view and the love that actually there is also a beauty and sacredness in their crossing over and them really honoring the time that they've spent with us and knowing that that never leaves our heart, that we are always connected. And because of that connection, we can actually receive their love at any time to help us in our healing process. And this doesn't mean that you're not going to miss them, or I'm not saying this to invalidate any feelings you're having if you've lost an animal companion, but it is kind of the light side of this. There is light and love and great healing power that we have access to through their love, even when they're not physically with us anymore. And you may have an animal companion who's also grieving the loss of another animal companion or a human companion as well. So today we're going to connect, and I'm going to do some reading demos if anyone comes on and wants to hear a message from their animal companion who has transitioned, which I can do. And I'll share a little bit more about how I do that. And if you want to, just say your animal's name and what kind of animal they are, and when they were with you, and you can hear a message from them. And I do this connecting on the soul level. So I've had a unique ability, much like I think a lot of us do, to connect with animals very intuitively when I was a child. And as I grew up, I kind of took that ability with me and kind of forgot about it. And it was just kind of a part of my life that I didn't always focus on until I was in my 20s and I was sent on my own healing journey. And as I began to heal with these techniques I'm going to share with you today, heal my physical health, um, everything started to improve, including my emotional balance, my relationships, my self love, and also my physical need for medicine reduced. And so, um, as I continue to apply these healings of these techniques of Tao healing, which I'll share a little bit today, this ability came forward really, really, really powerfully. And I started receiving information, messages, wisdom. I started kind of hearing in a different way than you're hearing me now, but I started hearing the animals, knowing what they wanted to share. So I eventually took that very seriously and continued to connect more and more and to start sharing that. And the more that I started sharing it, the more I realized the profound effect it was having on people in a very healing way. And the information that was coming through was more than I could have ever guessed for. And that through this and the abilities and the tools as I have as a healing practitioner, anything was possible. So I have so many amazing stories. And, I'm not doing the healing or the communicating. I'm really just facilitating all of it. I'm like the luckiest person. So, really committing myself to being able to practice doing this and to share this more and more. So, this is why I'm on Facebook and YouTube live coming at you, wanting to serve you and share this and hope that in some way someone can benefit from it. Even if it's just a moment of peace, that would make my heart and soul very, very happy and make it worthwhile for me. And I know how much it's affected my life and how much joy and love it's brought me. So I'm always really grateful to share. So I do this using my spiritual channels, and sometimes they show me images or they tell me things or they have me see things or experience things or just have a knowing about something. And another way is they like to share their message through my voice, which is very, very powerful. And so it's their love, their frequency and vibration, their message, and I get as far out of the way as I can. I do my very best to not be involved in that communication other than just the voice. And sometimes I don't even remember what was said because I'm just so far just letting it come through and just removing myself. So, I had to learn how to do this safely and how to be appropriate with it so that I could really be honoring this connection and this ability to share information and knowing what was in the highest good to share. And so I'm really, really grateful. So enough about me. Let's share. It's actually all about the animals and you. But in case we have some new people watching, I just wanted to share a little bit how that's done and facilitated, just so you can know that. Okay, and feel free to ask me any questions in the chat and let me know who is live with us. I don't see anyone yet. Let's see. Oh, we can do this. That's interesting. Oh, okay. All right, so let's do some connecting. Oh, hi, Mary Louisa. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Let us know where you're coming from and if you have any pets and what their names are. We're so happy to have you. Okay, so let's take a moment to connect. So, hi, Joanne. Welcome. Yes, you can ask a question about your dog. We're going to get to that part in a little bit, but you can, oh, cool, in the USA, okay. But you can just let me know their name And now you've told me they're a dog. And if you have a question, you can ask a question. And let me know also if they've crossed over or if they're still here with you, if you feel comfortable sharing that with me. So today we're focusing on giving love and gratitude to our animal companions who are with us, and also those who have crossed over and are in the soul world now and not physically with us anymore, but obviously still with us in our heart. And we're going to offer love, and we're going to help ourselves to open our hearts to connect to that love more and to release any negativity or guilt or doubt. You know, when our animal companions cross over, a lot of that can come up for us because it's not as clear of a communication all the time as it were could be between like you and I, right? And we want to make sure we're doing the right thing for them. And we also sometimes don't know that they have been sick or that they were struggling until all of a sudden we know. It's just a different level of communication. And I think sometimes we have this expectation on ourselves that we should have known, that we should have done something different, or we should have helped them in a different way. And sometimes this can create a negativity for ourselves in our heart. It can create guilt. It can create, anger or frustration with ourselves, doubt, lack of self-love, right? And that in itself can prohibit us from truly connecting to their love and actually really healing, because they really do take ownership for their own life and their own journey. They are on their journey. This is what I believe, just like we are. And so they have their lessons to learn and their jobs to do. And their lifetimes also their expectancy is just shorter than ours. So this is something that a lot of people, if you have an animal companion, you've probably gone through this. And it can be really hard. So we're going to help ourselves open our hearts, forgive ourselves more, let go, connect to their love, and receive it. And we'll offer some messages. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, great. Oh, blind. Okay. I should overlay the chat. I've never done this before. Oh, new comments. Okay. All right, I'll just read them anyway. So we're live on YouTube and Facebook also. All right, so I think that is quite a bit of an introduction. Let's get into it. So we're going to use a technique to connect. And we're connecting. You say, how can you connect to an animal who's crossed over? How can you connect to an animal that's so far away? How can I do a reading from Facebook when you're sitting in your house with your dog? Or how can I do that? Well, we're connecting on the level of soul, the level of heart and soul. Soul is spirit, but it's also this information message. It is your frequency and vibration. It is your heart and your mind and your everything we can connect to. And we do this with each other in a way that's also not physical. Sometimes we notice, sometimes we chalk it up to coincidence. But have you ever been thinking about someone and they call you, or you call someone and they're like, I was just thinking about you, or you run into someone who you haven't seen for years and they're like, wow, I was just thinking about you the other day. We have this way of connecting and communicating and tapping into our quantum entanglement and the vibrational field. This is the message. This is the information that's accessible for us. I honestly think if you sit and thought of someone with all of your heart and sent them love, that they would receive it. And they might not consciously know that they're receiving it, but I really believe that they do. So this is the level that we're connecting to our animal companions. We're connecting to them on this spirit level and also on this level of heart, this level of this heart connection that we have that doesn't actually, you don't actually need a physical heart. You don't actually need to be here on earth to be able to have this heart connection. So, okay. All right. Thank you. And people are commenting. Perfect. Let us know where you're at, where you're from. So we're going to connect on that level. And we're going to start by making that soul connection by using a technique that I learned from a beautiful healer, teacher, humanitarian. And he taught me this, and he calls it the say hello. So the say hello technique is really just making that soul connection. And I have learned that this is key. If you practice this with your animal companions, with your neighbors, with your coworkers, and you just do it silently and you communicate with love, you might be really amazed what starts to happen. I would practice with this. This is a safe, loving way to make a soul connection. So we're simply going to say hello, just like we would if we walked into a room and we were greeting each other, right? Okay. So I'm going to put one hand over my heart. I'm going to get into a body power. This is the mudra, where you put your hands is where the energy and everything goes. So I'm going to put one hand on my lower abdomen to ground me below my navel. You can do the same if you want. One hand over my heart center, and I'm going to close my eyes and sit up straight. I like to put my feet flat on the floor with my heels together. And let's just take some breaths. Visualize this beautiful light, the universal light, whatever you connect to as a source of love and light. It can be the trees, the moon, the universe. Hi, Randy Lou. Thank you so much. Divine. It can be whatever tradition you honor. If you don't have a tradition, that's okay too. When we each step into our own connection to source, it brings that power of each of our connections forward, no matter what it looks like. It can be different for everyone, and that's okay. So we'll close our eyes and visualize this light coming in. If you have a specific tradition or belief, you can connect to that. And now we connect to the love we have for our animal companions. And now we're going to do the say hello, the soul connection. So you can repeat after me if you're comfortable. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body. If that is too complicated for you or too much for you to try to say, that's okay. Just say, dear the soul of. And name your animal companion. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. I humbly ask for you to connect with me, heart to heart, soul to soul. Please come and be in this connection with me. Please receive my love and my gratitude. Please follow along in these practices so that you can receive the benefits and the healing. And now I want you to take a moment to share from your heart something that you would like to share with your animal companion. Can be a message of love or gratitude, and you just come from your heart. And then just send it with your love. And I want you to really close your eyes and just allow yourself to be in this connection. And whatever comes up for you, just be very present. And I'm going to sing a little mantra called Greatest Love. Tao I means greatest love as well. It's that unconditional love. It's the love that our animals show us exists in the world. And, it really can transform and really, really can heal anything. I believe this. That unconditional love. And also the greatest gratitude. So I'm going to chant a little bit. Mantras are gathering tools. So as we chant, just visualize more and more light gathering into your connection, into your heart, into your animal companion. Greatest love, greatest gratitude, 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 greatest love, greatest gratitude. Breathe in that love, that gratitude into your heart, and let go. So now we're going to go a little bit deeper in releasing what we were talking about before, maybe some of that guilt, maybe some different things that could be coming up for us. And so let's do a little forgiveness practice. And I go a little bit deeper into this practice on Fridays. You can join me for Love and Forgiveness Fridays. I wasn't able to go live last Friday, but I will this Friday. Yeah. So forgiveness really helps us to self-clear any negative information, right? Like, I didn't do enough. I should have done more. I'm a bad pet mom. Any of that negative information we can give ourselves sometimes, especially after our animals transition, we doubt ourselves. If we did everything we could, did I do the right thing? The doubt can create that disturbance in our heart, and it really can. It doesn't always promote that healing that we might need. So when we do the forgiveness practice, it's really allowing ourselves to let go and to release some of that negativity. And once we do that, it raises our vibrational field, and then we can feel the love. Then the more positive information can bubble up and be there. And that can be a very different healing experience. So we're going to do a little forgiveness practice. Hi, Christopher. Perfect. All right, I'll get to the animal communication in a little bit, but thanks for putting it on there. Awesome. Okay. All right, so follow along with me. We're just going to take a few minutes to do this. And just, check in with how you feel. Like maybe some of that stuff that I shared hit home with you. Maybe you realize that. Just hold yourself in that love. You can visualize the light still radiating in to your center or even into your lower abdomen if you feel like you need some more grounding. and we're just going to connect. And remember, our animal companions are following along in their hearts, so they can receive the benefits as well. And I have learned this through connecting to so many different animals over the last 10 years, is they want us to be happy and they don't want us to hold on to that guilt. They know it's not good for us. And they really, really are here to love and teach us. Sometimes that doesn't feel very good when they're around, when they cause trouble or whatever we think they're doing. They really are trying to teach us and show us what's possible. They have jobs to do with us. If you want to learn more about what your job is, what you and your animal companion have come together to create and to do and to teach each other, I love doing those readings. You can always book a private session with me as well. Okay, forgiveness. So let's go back into that space where that light's radiating. We're connecting to our hearts and to our animal companions. If they're with you, you can look at them, or you can look at a picture of them, or just connect to the feeling you have. Positive memory. And you say, "Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of," and you name your animal companion. You can name more than one. Sure. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. I deeply apologize for any time I did not understand what you needed or wanted, for any time I could not give you what you needed or wanted. I apologize for any time I knew and didn't trust myself or my intuition. I apologize for any negative information, messages, energy, or situation that I may have contributed to or created for you, that my ancestors may have created for you in any way, in any lifetime. I love you. And I'm sorry for any time I could not share that love unconditionally with you. Please forgive me. Open your heart and receive the love and forgiveness. It's here for you to receive. Breathe it into your heart like a golden light. Hold it for a moment and then let go. Let go of that guilt, that feeling that you needed to be perfect, whatever negativity it is. Let's practice that again. And now we're going to offer forgiveness. So I offer my unconditional forgiveness to you and to all souls, including myself. I forgive myself as well for any negative information, energy, or matter that I have created or that you have created for me. Sometimes it hurts. It hurts when they leave. Sometimes we can be upset or angry. Sometimes when they experience something that could have been avoided, like getting hit by a car or something, it is really hard for us. We can be upset with them for running into the street. So offer your love and your forgiveness. Let go of that if you're ready. It will serve you very well. And if you're not, that's okay too. But just keep practicing. So I forgive You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you. You forgive me. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I'm going to sing a song called Love, Peace, and Harmony. That's very beautiful. That carries this beautiful healing frequency and vibration, positive information from the source. So you can just enjoy it, continue to breathe in and to let go and to offer yourself forgiveness and to be forgiven. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Thank you, buddy. How means perfect. Ping just hopped up here, and I really felt I was really like asking for forgiveness for also not spending as much time with him as maybe he needs me to, or I think he needs me to, or I would like to when I get busy. Today's been a busy day for me. And I think I just received his love and forgiveness. I could really feel him being like, it's okay, I forgive you. I know you're working very hard. Beautiful. All right, so breathe in and check in with yourself again. Maybe you feel a little more peaceful. Maybe you feel a shift. And if you don't, that's okay. Sometimes it's happening on the soul level and we might not feel it yet because it happens on the soul level and then the physical and mental and emotional level. And sometimes it takes a deeper practice. So you can join me on Friday. We'll go a little deeper. Also, you can check on my YouTube. I have many of these archived. You can listen to any of them that you want to. Okay. So now let's read some messages. We'll do some communication, and I might have to end the session a little bit early because I have another appointment, but I want to come on here and do some readings here so you'll get to experience the soul communication. It's very amazing, and I say that because I'm just truly receiving it. It's I really, it's outside of me. it's something that is within me, but it's something that I think we all really have that power to do, and I feel very honored to do it. So I'm grateful, and and it can be so powerful for me to experience this as well. Okay, so we're going to connect to Peanut, the dog. He's a Chorky, Chihuahua Yorkie. Oh, I think I know Peanut. Maria, are you a teacher with the Tao Academy? I think maybe I know who you are. Beautiful. Okay, he came to their lives blind. Okay, did he come? How old was he when he came to you? He just showed me the number 5, so I'm not sure if that's how old he was or not. Your daughter is about to go to college. Let's see, and you would like to know how to better help him with her departure. Oh, that's beautiful. So see, this is also right in line with what we're talking about. Sometimes when a human leaves, and also your daughter might really miss Peanut, I'm sure, they can go through some grieving process. So yeah, we want to prepare him, let him know that we're going. So one thing you can do that I'll just share with you right away, Maria Luisa, is you can practice that say hello that we were doing, connecting on the soul level. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of Peanut, I love you so much. Please come and connect with me so that I can share my love and message with you. Thank you. And then you just tell him when your daughter is going to leave and what she's going to go do and how proud of her you guys can be together and what will happen while she's gone. And yeah, let's ask Peanut if he has any advice to what he'll need or what he needs to prepare. I lived in Hawaii for a really long time. Well, a long time for me. It was 8 years. And so I connected to my dog before we left to ask him, what do you need to do before we leave? What would you like to see and experience and do? And who do you need to say goodbye to so that he could feel complete when we left the islands? And yeah, he had a lot of requests, and I was really glad that I had received that. Okay. Hi, Dara. Welcome. Actually 1 to 2 years old when we adopted him. Okay, great. Oh, she says she's in such peace. Okay. So we're going to connect to Peanut. So Maria, that's some things you can do to practice and prepare. And you can also practice receiving those messages for him. For anyone who wants to go deeper in this connection and actually start to safely do some of this communication, I am doing a course. Randy Lou might pop it in the comments if she can, or you can look on my Facebook page. I posted it on there. I am starting a course at the end of May called Deepening Connection with Your Animal Companion. This will be the second round of the level 1. And the first round, I was so, I'm just doing what I'm guided to do. I was so shocked, like the experience people were having and what they were, able to do and how they just felt connected. Even just to themselves and to their spiritual connection and to their animals. It was really beautiful, the shifts that they experienced and the connection. And there's a lot involved in the course. It starts at the end of May, so you can check that out and look into it if that's something you might want to do. It's really special to me, and I love sharing it. I share, the tools and everything that I use as an animal communicator to help grow my ability and go deeper in this connection. All right, so let's experience it. So, dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of Peanut, Peanut's guides and angels, we love you, honor you, and protect and appreciate you. We humbly ask for you to please connect and offer a message to Maria Luisa. Anything you would like to share about how you need to prepare for her daughter to leave the house. I don't remember her daughter's name. Oh, I don't think you told me. And yeah, and what you need around that, and any message you have to deliver to Maria Luisa. Okay, thank you. So Maria Luisa, close your eyes and connect to Peanut, or if he's with you, connect to him. And I'm going to go into my connection for a moment and be silent. So he's showing me, he's communicating with images right now. So he's showing me her bed and that he would like some of his blankets and stuff on there so he can go and hang out where she has been. So I don't know if you're leaving her room kind of put together or if there will still be a space there that smells like her and is her. He would like a space to sit and be on her bed, which he probably already has. Yeah, because that will be a way that he's connecting to her smell, her frequency, her vibration. Dearest ones, this is a message from the soul of Peanut. I love my family very much, and I'm so grateful for them. They treat me like a king. They are so dear to my heart. I am grateful for the opportunity to be a part of their lives as they grow. This dear one, the daughter we speak of, has a special place in my heart. We have grown very close in a unique way. I will miss her, but I will be with her always. I would like if she could take a picture with me, with her of me, or the two of us, to college with her. When she looks at this picture and thinks of me, she will feel my love and I will feel hers. I would like to spend time snuggling and just being with her. You can help me, Maria Luisa, to connect to her on the soul level, to receive her love. Give me updates and tell me how she's doing, what she's doing. I still want to be a part of her life in this way. She's showing, Peanut's a boy, right? Peanut is showing me like a pink bunny rabbit. So I don't know if that is it's a little one. I don't know if that's significant, like a toy, like a doll. Yeah. So I don't know if that's significant to you, but that's what he was showing me. How? Oh, beautiful message, Peanut. Thank you so much. So that could have seemed like a very general message. I think there was probably something in there for all of us. But I could really feel Peanut's love for your family. And, you really rescued him and helped him and cherished him. And he's very grateful. And, he's kind of been through a lot. And he's just so happy to be with you. And he really has a connection to your daughter. It's very beautiful. Hello, Jennifer. Caramello. Okay, beautiful. Her room will stay the same. Perfect. So basically, just she needs to take something of him with her so that when she looks at him and connects in her heart to him, he will feel it. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's see if we have. I know Christopher put something. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll connect to Christopher. Or Sophie, the German Shepherd, is 1.5. Beautiful. Okay, so let's connect to Sophie, the German Shepherd, Sophie Hoke. If I'm saying your name right, I hope so. Oh, I can't see the YouTube ones. How come? Oh, Kat, Christine. Okay, I just wasn't looking down. All right, thank you, Randy Lou. Randy Lou, everybody give Randy Lou lots of love. She's helping me. I'm kind of all over the place today. There's a lot going on, right? All right. So we'll do Sophie and then we'll connect to your cat. Can you tell me your cat's name, Christine? So that I know I'm connecting to the right one. Thank you. Okay. So Christopher, just think of Sophie and connect to her. She's with you. You can look at her. She wants to do like, so the first thing she showed me was she does like to be in the game. Like she likes to be running and doing the things with other dogs. But she's still learning. So there might be some times where she's still a little bit unsure and that could create an imbalance for her. And that's when the play gets a little like unruly and not as manageable. So maybe 2 of her friends two dog friends, 1 to 2 friends. She can have play dates with them. You can go have them run around and play. Do you have a family member that has a dog that's nearby that likes to play, or like a close friend? That's what she's showing me. One dog feels like a boy, specific. He's black, maybe. Um, and then there's another one that maybe you haven't met yet that you might make a friend who has a dog friend. This is something that you could seek out, or just happen upon, but just keep yourself open to that. So a dog park might be too much, right? Doggy daycare might be a little intense for her, although they could help her regulate. But she does want some interaction with other dogs that would help her, just simply because it'll help her be able to regulate and manage her own energy. The dogs help each other do that. But when it becomes too much, she gets overwhelmed, and then her nervous system doesn't know what to do. This is what she's telling me. So having it a little less crazy, but allowing the energy to be high level. And then she was showing me that she likes jobs to focus on also. So as she continues to grow older, oh, perfect. Yeah, that's it. She was showing me this big black dog. So he says she goes to a dog farm to play with other dogs every Saturday, and her pal is a big black dog named Thumper. Yeah, that was it. The other thing, which they might practice this at the farm, I don't know, you might even ask them if they do stuff like this, but she likes jobs and focus, and the older she gets, the more you can start to introduce this. Like, I don't know if you've ever done puzzles with her. She probably figures them out very quickly because she's smart. But you can even build little obstacle courses for them, like little puzzles and things they have to move and do. She really likes that kind of stimulation. It may not captivate her for very long now, but that stamina will grow. And she likes those jobs. That's like, I even see her like jumping through a tire and like doing all these crazy things. Less in a show doggy kind of way, but kind of in this little, obstacle way. And I'm wondering also, for relaxation, I'm hearing instantly the Love, Peace, Harmony song. And that's my, or you might not know, but that is my go-to song with the animals. Randy Lou posted it on Facebook in the comments. You can check it out. I would play that for her. It helps them to self-regulate. It helps them to balance. It helps them to raise their vibrational field and release the negative information. And, negative information, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just overexcitement is an imbalance in your fire element in Chinese medicine. It's an imbalance. So joy is the balance to that overexcitement. So when we can start to bring more balance to their being, their emotional body, physical body, mental body, it can be really profound. And the Love, Peace, Harmony song is a great tool to do this. It self clears them, especially like sometimes, she does tend to take on anxiety from people. Maybe you or someone in your family can experience anxiety. I think most of us can, and she tends to take that on. So playing the Love, Peace, Harmony song for her is also a good way for her to self-clear. And you might see, if you provide her that tool, that her other activities and energy releases might shift. So I'm definitely, she's requesting that as well. I heard that from her guides, actually. Yeah. And her message is just that she loves you. And she's showing me an 8. So I don't know if you got her when she was so tiny, like 8 weeks old. Or maybe you've been with her for 8 months. You said she's a year and a half. Showing me the number 8. She may not show it, but there is a nervousness that she gets around small children. So it would be good to help her have spend calm time around children so that she can learn that aspect of their behavior as well. That's it. How? Awesome. Thank you. All right, perfect. Aw, Thumper. I love that. That should be a book. Sophie and Thumper. There you go, Christopher. Maybe you can write that book. So we'll give Christine just a minute on, if you're still tuning in, Christine, on YouTube. I need the name of your cat so that I can connect. This helps me connect directly and safely, and so you will get the appropriate message. And if you don't get it to me in time, since I'm going to sign off here in a minute, join me again next Wednesday, and you can also private message me. But I would be happy to give you a message from your cat about her food. Yeah, those can be really good questions. You know, sometimes they'll even share like what foods they need, what vitamins they need. It's really, really interesting. Of course, I'm not a vet, so you always want to check. I'm just receiving the information. I can't diagnose or anything. Randy Lou, do you see Christine's comment? I don't see it. She did it a little while ago. Sorry, Christine. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to sign off now. Let's see. Christopher says, my wife, my daughter, and I all got matching infinity tattoos recently as a family thing. Aw, there's the 8. There you go. Can you give her one too? Not a tattoo, but maybe could you give her a infinity? She wants to be in on that. Maybe can you give her a tag that has the infinity, or maybe have her wear a scarf sometimes, you know, a bandana that has it on it, or create it for her in some way. That would be cool. Yeah. But your daughter is very good with her, and she knows. Yeah. So calm time around children would be something to integrate. Yeah, definitely find something for her. She wants to be in on the family fun. Well, thank you, everyone. Christine, if you're still watching, or if you came back and watched the recording to make sure you didn't miss your message, let me know. Your cat's name, and I'll give you a message sometime. Oh, Jennifer, Gizmo loves, and sends his love to you. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Check out, I have some new stuff happening. I have courses. I'm also teaching a class next Wednesday. Will be the first one, and another one on April 1st about helping us to heal. It's called From Grief to Peace, to help us to heal in our connection to our animal companions who have crossed over. It's going to be a beautiful class. I feel very excited about it. So I'm going to be offering some new things. My website has changed up a little bit and will continue to improve. There's even a way for you to select it and now schedule your own appointment. So you don't have to wait for me to get in touch with you, which is perfect. We're moving on up. We got to serve these pets in the highest way. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We will see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.